In this example, we're going to graph this system of linear inequalities. So the first thing I notice is in the first inequality, I don't have a y variable, only an x. So that means I'm going to go ahead and solve for that x, and I see x is greater than -2. That means this line is going to be a vertical line, and it's going to be dashed. And I'm going to end up shading, because x is greater than, on the right side of that vertical line. Okay. The second line is -5x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 6. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and solve for y. So I can put this thing in slope-intercept form. So 5x plus 6. When I divide every single term by -2, well, first of all, I'm dividing by a negative, so I have to change the sign of the inequality and flip it around from greater than or equal to less than or equal to. My slope will be -5/2 x, and my y-intercept here is 6 divided by -2, which is -3. So as I just said, the slope is -5/2, and the y-intercept is -3. So since this is y is less than or equal to, I know I'm going to have a solid line indicating that the line itself is included in the solution set. And then y is less than, so I'm going to be shading below the line. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph these. X is greater than -2. Well, I know the x-intercept then is -2. And I'm just going to draw a vertical line at -2. It's going to be a dashed line because it was just greater than and not greater than or equal to. Okay? So the other one was starting at -3, and then we have the slope of -5/2. Well, I can't go down 5 and over 2, so I'm going to have to go up 5 and back 2. And it seems like I can only do that once because then I run out of space on the graph. So this will be a solid line, we said, so let's go ahead and graph this one as well. And notice again we have 4 regions that these two inequality lines kind of break this coordinate plane into. So we have an upper region, kind of a left, a right, and this little bitty lower region here. So we said with the vertical line we were going to shade on the right because it was greater than. So that'll either be this region or this region. And our y is less than or equal to my -5/2 x minus 3 means I'm going to shade below this line. So that'll be this region or this region. And I notice that this small region down here is the region that satisfies both inequalities simultaneously. So this will be the region where I shade. Okay, so we have one vertical dash line, and then we have one solid line. We have our region here, which is our solution set. And this graph represents then the solution to this system of linear inequalities.